Compound is open. Need gas, huh? Be right back. What's up, devil dogs? Let's get to it, man. I'm running behind. Running behind schedule. Come on, you bastard. All right. Let's get to it. Got another VA hospital trip. Got my wallet. Good to go. Vámonos. Dude, this guy's car is sick. He has the steering wheel on the right side. So the rumor is that Israel has a plan of attack better than what they did to Hezbollah, Hamas, whatever, with the pagers and walkie-talkies. I heard it's gonna be better. That's the rumor. I'm not sure. I knew that girl inside the kitchen. I went to high school with that girl, I think. I believe I did. Engaged. What time is it? All right, we're good to go. Whew. Check, mic check. What's up, brother Ben? Stream is glitching. There we go. All right. I don't know what happened. I got the Starlink I got the Starlink hooked up, so hopefully that will do a little better than what it was. I don't know how much service it gets out here, but so far not doing a good job. If it's no videos, bad service. What's up, brother? Still bad service? What the hell? Even with my Starlink? Oh boy. Hey there, Devil Dog. What's up, Justin? How you doing, man? Semper Fi, guys. Hey, Handsome. Hey, Chin. What's going on? Everyone's coming in now saying hi. Nice. What's up, guys? Doesn't seem like my Starlink is working all that well. Damn it. It's working now. All right, good. Yeah, dude, hopefully. Let me see something. I gotta fix something. No parking anytime. Well, I just parked. How about that? It's working now? Good. I just want to double check something. Give me a sec, fellas. Let's get this up. All right, back. What do you think about the deployment and mobilization of Marines? Like in LA and stuff? Yeah, that's fine. You know, the Marines are already active duty, so they're just sitting around on base getting paid majority of the time. It's good training for them. Very good training for them. Yeah, I mean, either we do riot control with, you know, against ourselves on base, because we'll put on riot gear and start hitting each other, or we do it in civilian world, you know. It's good training. They get paid. That's what that's what they want to do. And people in LA, I think, deserve to be hit a couple times with the baton. Looking execute today in the muscular shirt. Hey, thank you. Boom. Got the guns out. Sun's out, guns out, boys. Extra cute today. I like that. Yeah, right, Justin. You know, it's like they're there all day. You know, we tracked for four years. We're on base all day. We you know, train all day. So it's like, well, you know, if we can actually use our training, you know, we can use our training to actually do stuff. You know, let's do it. You know, you're not, you know, Marines don't get paid overtime, so you can leave them out there all day, all night. You know, they'll just sleep on the ground. They're the perfect person for this. And their job, the Marine Corps' job is not to, you know, go in there and crack skulls. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna replace the National Guard wherever they're at. Then the National Guard will punch out, and then the LAPD, you know, it just relieves. The LAPDs are the ones that should be arresting fools, not anyone else. But I know, you know, you're a Marine, you're gonna be arresting guys anyways, you know. It's one of those things, man. You're just gonna, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's what we do. You know, we're the Marine Corps is there to be used, and the boys want to be, you know, don't want to sit on base all day, and at least they get to crack some skulls, you know. That's the best part about being a Marine. That's what you want to do. Yeah, and the people in LA, like, imagine protesting on a Saturday, a nice 85-degree weather, you know, freedom units. You know, you can go to a bar, maybe pick up on a chick, go to the beach, go to a theme park, Disneyland, Six Flags. You can go watch SpaceX fart up rockets into the sky. Instead, people go and protest. It's, you know, it's just weird. And they get their asses kicked by either LA Sheriff, LAPD, the National Guard, or the Marines. You know, it's like, oh, you know, you only got so much time in the day. I'm from Bangladesh. Hey, Bangladesh. What's going on, brother? Welcome to California. Semper Fi, man. Here, I'll send you a picture. Good old California. California, brother. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I did want to get over. Nice view, yeah, man. It's not bad. California, we take care of stuff out here. Some stuff gets a little wonky, you know. Some stuff does, but everyone out here is pretty chillax. On your own, on my own. That's right. But go to LA on my own? Is that what you're saying? No way, man. No way. LA's a dumpster fire, brother. And it's been that way for a very long time, man. Maybe when I was in high schools, it was halfway decent, but it was still disgusting. There's still bums everywhere and drugs, and you know, the problem is with Los Angeles, people really get that idea that they're gonna make it, you know, all of it, like they're gonna be the next Hollywood star out in you know, the rich and famous doing blow off chicks' butts. You know, no way, man. We're gonna get sucked in. They'll do all that, but without being rich and famous. That guy's tweaking out. I have a relative from Florida. Nice. You have a relative? Is he illegal, or is he here on good merit? Because if he's illegal in Florida, Florida doesn't mess around, man. In Florida, those fools ain't messing around. Yeah, the chief of police said if protesters are in your way, just, you know, we're gonna run you over. Married? All right. Ah, cool, cool. Good job. Good for him. Or her. Yeah, Florida's dope, man. The humidity sucks. I've never been, but I've heard. I'm a California kid, man. Never leaving. Maybe one day, but still got I got a lot of family down here. I think my aunt still has family in Mexico, man. Oh, these roads suck. Ugh. What happens when you drive in the ghetto? In the ghetto. Yeah, it's good, man. Bangladesh, India, we like you guys out there, man. You guys are cool people, man. I wish India would, like, there's something off about India, though. Your sanitary stuff, you know. What the hell was that noise? I always see gross videos. But I guess a lot of places like that. I know a lot of Asian places like that. Tell me about Area 51. Oh boy, we can go there. I don't live that far from there. Area 51? Oof. You know, man, my personal opinion, I don't live that far from it. Maybe a couple hours. I can drive there if I really wanted to. I've driven by it many a times. Many a times. You know, in my personal opinion, Area 51, man, it's a it's federal land surrounded by like a private security company. You know, they're not military personnel. It's a, you know, private entity surrounding that. You know, do I think there's like aliens or something there? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's all conspiracy. You know, this is my thing with like aliens, like Area 51 and Roswell and New Mexico or whatever. Like aliens flew billions of light years, conquered all of technology, can warp speed or whatever these guys do, and yet the minute they get to Earth, they crash. You know, they either it's not true or they're really stupid. You know, so I can't imagine alien race getting to a place and then crashing almost immediately. You know, it doesn't make sense. What's up, Scoot? Damn, what's up, brother Scoot? Good morning, man. Semper Fi, brother. How you doing, dude? Long time no see. Scoot! What's up, big dog? Welcome back to the compound, brother. Come on in. Spa's warm. Drinks are cool. Chicks are looking fly. Helmet's not a chair, boys. Fight wars with your hands. Adapt and overcome, and have honor, courage, and commitment. I have to say, I have seen things in this world that I can't explain, but whatever there is, life is a mystery. Oh, yeah. I mean, I believe that there's aliens somewhere out there. I almost believe that they're in the ocean. I mean, all those Tic Tac videos and all that other crazy crap that, you know, we had a David Grush or the Air Force pilots that have been all over that place, man. I just don't, you know, they came, you know, like Area 51, they came here and then they crashed. You know, what? Like, were they drunk? Did they get some fire water from the Native Americans out there in New Mexico? You're like, what happened? What's going on? I guarantee the aliens were drunk. You know, your technology can't be that great if gravity's your biggest enemy. Oh, what happened here? Someone, a fire. Uh-oh. A little fire or just repair? I don't know. Very special area. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing there. It's out in the middle of Nevada, man. In Nevada, it gets to be like 120 degrees. I mean, it's almost in Death Valley. I mean, Death Valley is the hottest place in the world. I do believe, even hotter than the places I've been to in Iraq. Pick me up in Vegas. You would love to go on a drive with you. Pick you up in Vegas. Go to Vegas. I was just in Vegas not that long ago. I mean, Vegas gets scorching hot. And we'll go to Area 51 and go see the nuclear bombs, where they used to drop all the nuclear bombs out in Vegas. That would be wild. That would be fun. I plan on doing something like that soon. Watch out for the aliens. Yeah, I mean, Area 51, there's nothing really there. You know, you can't really build anything out there. You know, it's just too hot. There's not that, you know, it's... Then who goes out there? You know, I mean, how many people can you get? And that's just... if you want to hide something, you do it in plain sight. Or, I don't know, man. Area 51's a weird one for me, because I don't believe anything's really there. I don't think anything. I think Americans. You got to remember, Americans don't give a crap, dude. Americans will if I was in charge of something, I would tell my boys almost immediately. You know, I would be texting them almost immediately. Like, hey, bro, you guys got to check this shit out. Like, I'm gonna take a picture of this on the slide. Don't be posting this online, but I mean, these motherfuckers are real. That's what I would be doing, man. Do you like BBQ food? Oh yeah, yeah, I like BBQ food, barbecue food. I just don't like seafood. I'm not a big like shrimp or anything like that. I'm just a steak and baked potatoes type of man. Simple, plain Jane. I rinse and repeat the same thing every day. Man of what is it? Man of repetition. I'm not good at anything. I've done it for a long time, you know. And I do it every day, whatever it is. Repetition. Yeah, Area 51. I'm not sure about that, man. I just, and the military, our military, like, we would dime each other out in a heartbeat. There's like, yeah, oh my God, like even in Iraq, man, I would see things out there, and I think what Scoot, you said this. Yeah, Scoot said this. You're right. You'll see things in life, and you've never seen it before, so you don't know what it really is. You know. That's, you know, if I saw a UFO, I would be like, you know, you can't explain it because it breaks all, you know, all reality for your, you know, my peanut brain. It's out, you know, out of this world. It defies our reality. It's very hard to explain things. I mean, even in Iraq, man, all the gunners, we would be talking on little radios, and half the time we're like, dude, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, I can't explain this to you guys because I've never seen it before, you know? I don't know how this is happening. So even when you see something, it's very hard, and then that person has to believe you, you know? Like, I could tell my buddies a bunch of cool stories, but they're gonna be like, what? Like, what are you talking? You know, won't make sense all that much. Oh, hey, Deutschland! Greetings from Deutschland. Hey, Semper Fi, man. So a good story about Germany and the name Devil Dog. What is this guy doing? Everyone's. Zupa Double Z, man. This guy, what was I saying? Oh, about Deutschland. Oh yeah, so Devil Dog. So the Marine Corps' name is Devil Dog. We got a nickname. So every Marine we call each other Devil or Devil Dog. It doesn't mean anything but just Devil Dog. And Germany, we fought Germany in World War I. And when the Marine Corps, when we ran into the Germans, and I think it was at Bella Wood, you know, we gave them a great, you know, a good battle, a good arse kicking, and so the Kaiser and the Kaiser's military called the Marine Corps Devil Dogs, you know. So Teufelhunden. So hey, man, us in Deutschland, we got a lot in common, brother. Did you hook up with Persian girls while on tour? No. No. Give me 1 second, my guys. Uno mas. did I hook up with any Persian girls while on tour? No. No hooking up. No hooking up. No Iraqi girls or anything like that. No. Time, you know, we're at you know, I was in the middle of the desert, you know, there was no one around us, you know what I'm saying. We're out there running and gunning. I never even saw a female. I mean, unless we drove by them, but I never really even I didn't speak to like a female for like a year and a half, man. No hooking up. I did see a war baby though. I did see one war baby. What's up, Scoot? I tried to find you to sub, but I couldn't find you. Oh. Scoot! What's up, brother? Yeah, so the great Kaisers in World War II gave the Marine Corps its famous name, Devil Dog, Teufelhunden in German. So that's why it's called the Devil's Compound. That's why the Marine Corps, if you're ever in the Marine Corps, the word devil is used quite a lot. We call each other devils just because it's easier to say, hey, devil, get over here, than, hey, Sergeant Major Scoot, can you come over here, please? No, hey, Devil Dog, get over here. You know, and everyone will turn around because we're all named Devil Dog. I'm Private Scoot. I'm Private at got it. I was like, I'm Scoot. I was like, what? Private. Salute you, sir. I just saw your video that left your job. Did you get a new job? Hey, what's up, Ron? Hey, what's up, Bobo? Hey, Cold, everyone's checking in. Yeah, man, what's up, Ron? Yeah, I put in my 2 weeks. It's been about like 3 or 4 weeks since I left. No, not yet, man. I haven't got a new job yet. YouTube's my new job. I've been doing this. It kind of worked out, man. My company sold. My new boss was a fag old dude. I couldn't, you know, if you listen, you know, I was just kind of over my career path anyways. But right now I've been trying to get in the VA hospital and get connected again and get my primary doctor and all this other crazy bull crap that you got it. I should have done all this. I mean, I should have done all this 12 years ago. So I'm just, I put it off for so long that, you know, I never took time off for anything. So I kind of said, well, you know, I'm good to go. Like, got to tighten my belt a little bit financially, but, you know, I can maintain and I can go through all these doctor's appointments and get all this crap done, which is good. So I got to do it. You know, I have health care that I need to go, you know, I'm seeing, you know, going to the VA hospital as we speak. Hey, Jared, what's up, brother? Army Tour Parade, did you watch it? Devil Dog? Hey, yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I was watching it. It was Father's Day, so me, my brother, and my dad, we all got together and ate some good food and watched the parade. It was good, man. It was fun. It was that Saturday. I can't believe they rolled out tanks. They rolled out Bradleys. They rolled out a lot of stuff. It's sad though, man, because when I watch a parade, you know, I'm still thinking it as like I'm like a kid, you know. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I love military stuff, you know. Military stuff and I got GI Joes ever since I was little till, you know, now. So when I'm watching it, I'm like, dude, this is badass, dude. Like, oh, that I know that, you know, I know that. Then I see, you know, they rolled out the M1 Abrams tanks and they repainted them like a grayish green color, right? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, man, that sucks. And I realize, like, the war I fought in is now in parades, you know? I'm already, like, the war I fought in, you know, it's already in a parade. You know, I'm like, oh, that sucks. Like, dude, you know, it's just like, man, I thought, it's just, you know, life goes by fast, man. Life goes by fast. What's up, Outlaw? How you doing, brother? What's up, fellas? Ransom Jackson, what's up, brother? Super fun, man. Hey, brother, I got the Starlink hooked up right now as we speak. I got it, paid for, the whole works, man. I hope it works. So far, I haven't had any bumps. Ben told me that there was a little hiccup, but Deus de Amor, God loves you. Oh God, if I were black and white, I'd pull this van over. It says God loves you on the window, and then it says God loves you in Spanish on the window. I would have pulled it over. It's illegal, man. You know. Loud and clear, sweet. So how long do you think this next war will be? Oh, that's a good one, Gold. You know, if we bomb them, you know, I don't know, man. I don't think Trump wants to get involved. You know, he keeps saying, let's make a deal. BB, you know, I think Israel, all justified if they want to bomb the crap out of Iran. You know, more power to them. I don't mind our boys protecting Israel with missiles and stuff. You know, we help them shoot them down. I get that. I'm cool with that. Like that's how we get better. You know, that if we're making a Golden Dome, you know, Israel's the test ground. You know, so let's kind of use that area. Whether you know better than I do, Gold, that you know Iran ain't gonna have no boots on the ground. You know, I don't think there's gonna be this full-scale invasion. It's gonna, if anything, the people of Iran have to do it. You know, if we kind of, you know, I'm cool with, hey, man, Israel, you guys do what you do. You know, we've always kind of protected them with the Iron Dome and all that stuff, David Sling, all that, you know, woo-woo stuff. But you know, everything else, I would, if I were Trump, I'd be like, you guys are on your own, man. Like, I can't get involved. And you know, like, I think he's told the Iranian president, like, dude, if you go after any Americans, I can't fucking help you. You know, but Israel's going for it, man. I think this was Israel's whole plan. You know, Hezbollah, the Houthis, you know, I mean, and it started because of October 6th with, again, I don't blame them. You know, I really don't. But I think Israel's just tired of this shit. Like, okay, you know, you guys did this October, you know, we're gonna kill off everybody. If you're part of a group out there, Israel's gonna go after you, man. And then, you know, how long? I'm not sure, dude. I just hope Trump really doesn't get involved. You know, I know he wants to be involved on the phone and all this other stuff, but Iran, you know, Israel bombed the Jesus out of Iran and Iran can't do anything about it, you know, because they're a nasty, disgusting country that, you know, it's gross. It's all gross. Remember October 7th? Yeah, man. Yeah, in Israel, yeah. I don't, dude, they killed like 2,000 people. You know, dogs. I mean, you kill a dog, bro, you're going down, you know. Yeah, women and men, you know, shit happens. Children off limits. Dogs, like there's a special place for you in hell for that, brother. Israel leaders look like an evil supervillain. kind of crazy in one side, but if you're the leader, you know, if you're in charge of, you know, if you got the last say in making decisions for your country, you know, this is it, man. I mean, Israel's pissed. You know, Israel's pissed. And you got that October 7th thing, you got to remember, it made Israel look really stupid because they're supposed to have this, like, really good security force, you know, and dudes with pickaxes and farmers with pitchforks came in and you know, dude, I'm tired of living next to Mexico, you know. As you can see, all of America is very exhausting and tired living next to Mexico and South America. Imagine living next to Palestine or, you know, those places, and you know that not the people mainly, but the government, the people in the government hate you. And they chant like all that crazy stuff. It's just like, you can't, you know, the bomb's been lit. And hey, America, you know, we've had our fair share in the Middle East. We usually don't go back to Vietnam to fight another war in the jungle, you know. That's how I kind of see things. And we went after the Taliban and Osama bin Laden and what's his name? Saddam. We don't, you know, Iran, we have nothing to do with Iran. Iran's the old Persian Empire, right? Or Ottoman Empire. Was it the Ottomans? Ottoman and Persian Empire? Yeah, it'll be interesting though. I mean, that's between Israel and it's not, you know, Iranian people are one day in life, but what, in the 70s? Like, the chicks looked fucking bomb out there, dude. You see those pictures of the Iranian chicks up there? They look fucking bomb. Back in like the 60s and 70s, and, you know, something crazy happened, and, you know, they got very radical. You can't win a war when you base your whole infrastructure on religion. It's not, you're never gonna win, you know. Like, America's the way we think, you know, most Americans, you know, if you want to be part of the war machine, you can. And most people in America have a thing for all that stuff, you know. We enjoy it. We like, you know, having models of the Revolutionary War, and people have board games, and we have the Second Amendment, you know. So you can see how America, we function, and that we're a society based on rebellion, man. You know, so when we go to war, we're kind of used to it. We enjoy it. You know, it's like a sport to us. You know, if your society's half of it's religion, half of it's putting chicks out in trash bags, and half of it, you're never gonna design any. You know, that's because you're focused on all that. You know, the Iranian people, you know, if they want to change, you know, they can do it, man. They had that big female, like, imagine living in Iran, you have a big female protest. You know, that happened not that long ago, didn't it? Yeah, Iran was a different country in the 70s. Now they're saying anti-America stuff in Tehran. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Iran look. I see pictures of chicks in Iran in the 70s, and dude, they look pretty fire, bro. Yeah. You know, men looking at, you know, the only thing I ever think of beauty is like looking at a female, and for a whole society to do that to their chicks, it's like, hey, what are you guys doing? You don't like staring at chicks in bathing suits? I cannot see why not. You ever had that kids just wake up? No worries, Ben. They're yelling at you. No worries. Invade Greenland, Bobo. Oh, I heard some stuff about that too, man. If the Greenland little government or whatever they, you know, the Greenlandian people, if they like. You can't fuck around. Like, this is the time in life, like, yeah, you shouldn't mess around. if they start talking to China or anybody like that about anything, not good. You know, you're not doing good. And I heard that. I heard the Greenland's, the leadership of Greenland, like they're debating whether they should do business with China. And you know that ain't gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. I wish I could talk to the guy, the leader of Greenland right now. I'd be like, bro, if you make a deal with China, you're not gonna have a choice in the matter. You know, it's either one or the other. Either you make a deal with us, or we're gonna take that choice away from you. Either way. Especially with the dawn. Yeah, but we might be neighbors soon, brother. how sick would that be, dude? I honestly, if I'd be like, dude, we got to make a deal with this Greenland. We got to, dude. Denmark, the government of Denmark, if somehow they're talking with China or Russia or anything like that, the United States government ain't gonna have it. And they're gonna be calling Denmark and like, dude, what are you guys doing? You can't. Yeah, we won't allow that on our backyard. Ask Mexico, man. We you know, what was it? The Kaiser tried to get Mexico to invade the United States in 1916, and yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. You know, who knows, man? It's interesting time in the world, you know. Uncle Andy checking in. Hey, man, gotta go. Stay safe. Hey, simplify, brother. Later, Bobo. Yeah, I got a VA appointment here coming up in about. It's at 0900, so I'm almost there. Greenland should own its own country. Give them sovereignty. Yeah, I would do that. Or yeah, you know what, Gold? I would be like, either you're with us or you're with no one, and you can have your own sovereignty from. Well, I mean, or be a part of Denmark. That you don't, unless they want their own sovereignty. But you can't do business with China and shit. We can't have that. We can't have another rogue country out here, you know. Yeah, or, you know, you can have your own independence. But once again, if everyone agrees that you're independent, and you know, you got to ask Denmark that. But independence only goes so far, because if you start doing business with China, then you're out. You know, then we won't recognize you. You'll be like Cuba to us. You know, a vassal state. Yeah, President Trump was at the G6 thing, man. He was sure out of. Yeah, I kind of saw that, dude. I did kind of see that, right? He was just kind of sitting there, like, kind of bored as shit. I don't know, unless he has something else on his mind, you know, something crazy. That would be wild, man. I'm not sure. I mean, dude, what's his name? Weren't they doing, like, blow the other day? Cocaine? Yeah, that was cocaine, guys. If you guys never done cocaine before, you know that meeting where the president of France and England and someone else was there, right? And all three of them were sitting at the table, and there's a little white bag, and it flared up, and there's a little spoon. Yeah, that's cocaine, dude. That ain't sugar. Those guys are blowing shit up. And you know, if you're as serious as I think Trump is, you know, you don't want to be around guys like that. You know, they're losers, dude. I'm not saying like you're a loser for doing a little sugar booger, but you're doing it on the job. That's where I never miss this business and pleasure ever. I've done it probably once, and it always reminds me not to do it. And if I'm that serious about being the president of America or the CEO of a huge mega corporation, I don't want to go into a business meeting with guys doing a little Tony Yayo, you know. Yeah, that's. If I bought cocaine today, right now, the dealers would get